14.5 years, 4 countries, and 3 rings. I lost the first ring down the drain and he replaced it. I broke the second one trying to bend it back into shape and he replaced it. I looked after the third one exceptionally well, realizing how important this must be to him. He left me.
In a Zagreb hospital, I met a beautiful, young, and ambitious social worker from the Ministry of Defense. Love was born when she helped me get certain materials, which, as a war invalid, I needed for my below knee prosthesis. The prosthesis endured longer than our love. It was made of a sturdier material.
I met him on my first parachute jump. I was really scared, but this handsome man who was my tandem jump instructor saved me. Later, he helped teach me to jump solo. We loved to play in the sky and we loved each other. Then he died in a parachute accident. He had another woman. He couldn't make me his number 1. I couldn't stand being his number 2. I got 2 tattoos while I was with him, one to remember him by and the other to remember us by. Just before I left for New York to start my career, he gave me this Little My doll with 2 tattoos embroidered exactly where mine are. He said my personality reminded him of Little My, one of the characters from the Finnish book series and comic strip called The Moments. As they say, a long-distance relationship never works out. We met through friends in 2014, decided to get married on 24th May 2015 and got engaged on 1st August 2015. His biggest dream was to have a summer wedding, so we had to wait a year. We had chosen 9th July 2016 as our wedding date and began preparing for it. A week before he passed away, we had our pre-wedding photo shoots. He had left his work at the airport on the evening of 28 June 2016 and was waiting for his bus to go home when he got caught up in a terrorist attack. My wedding dress is the best representation of the day I want to remember him by. A souvenir from the best and the worst holiday of my life, Disney World 1997. You stood at the entrance and promised to bring us back there one day. Mom told you not to make promises you can't keep. I have given up trying to make sense of your rejection of your 2 little girls, as I have come to realize no explanation would help me forgive. Thank you for all the lessons you taught me and the strength you left me with without even realizing it, without even being here. We are both astronomers. On my 26th birthday, he sent me a spectrum of a star in the Orion constellation as my birthday gift. This star, named Pi3, is 26 light years away from the Earth. He said, "Look, at the time when you were born, the light left this star, passing through the endless interstellar space, the countless dust and nebula, arriving here after 26 light-year journey. So have you. Here you meet your starlight and I meet you." I could only hear the sound of my heart beating then. Though we have since broken up, every time I see the Orion constellation, I relive some sweet memories. Gemini and Capricorn. The differences between them are great. Gemini is an air sign while Capricorn is an earth sign, as different as chalk and cheese. Capricorn is serious, persistent and tough, while Gemini is immature, inconsistent and soft. They can tolerate and use one another. They both have the will to accommodate one another, but it's almost impossible. When it comes to Eros, their differences are insurmountable. There is neither passion nor emotion. The whole experience is half-hearted, joyless, and lacking any satisfaction. This is why there is no insistence and they can abstain for days. That is what the stars said of our combination, and we laughed. Until finally, the laughter turned sour. The mother of my grandmother was a beautiful young lady in 1919. Her life at the time was one big party, and each month she got to know another young man. Only 2 of them though were important to her, her father and her German lover. She lost her heart in Heidelberg. The lovers were together for a month. Once they watched the sun go down at the castle, he didn't come to America with her. He had no money and her parents did not like him. Nonetheless, each autumn he sent her a postcard. Here is the last postcard from her German lover. It arrived in 1939. He hadn't written anything on it. We believe that he died in the Second World War. Sharing more of the stories here, the longer ones. Pause the video and read through it if you like. Any emotions? Comment down below with your thoughts. As you have seen here, some were heart-touching and others were utterly heart-breaking. I felt connected with these owners, as I'm sure you have too, and I think it made me realize that no matter what you're going through, you probably are not alone. Like I said before, I visited this museum in Zagreb and it has an entrance fee. It's about 40 HRK for adults and 30 HRK for students, people with disabilities or seniors. And if you're a student, you need to carry an ID card. As it's a global outsource project, you can also contribute your story if you like. You can find more information on their website brokenships.com, and also there are some more stories if you'd like to read through it on their website, so check it out. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and I hope it made you feel something, and I'll see you next week.